Then what we're doing is we're putting our dough in there. So this is going in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. The oven's beeping. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the caramel. So what we need to do is put the condensed milk into the pan. Alexa, set timer for 7 minutes. Here's the melted chocolate. We're now going to pour it over. And then all I'm going to do is that. Now this can go back in the fridge.
Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. I do hope you're all well. Today we're going to be making shortbread. We're actually halfway through making the shortbread because my camera decided to give me some memory card error and cut me off. So let me re-explain what I'm doing. Today I'm making some shortbread because I asked over on my Instagram what kind of videos you wanted to see. A lot of them were maths related and uni related, but quite a few of them were baking videos, and I do like baking. It's one of my little hobbies that I like to do. I've baked quite a bit. Today we're making a chocolate orange shortbread. I have put this on my Instagram before, I think. I've baked it about 2 times, maybe 3. I did at the weekend actually make my sister's birthday cake for her 21st birthday. I'll put a picture on screen here. And I was pretty proud of myself. I've never made a drip cake like that before. I've never made any cake like that. So that was the first time I did it, so I was pretty pleased. I do enjoy baking, so today I'm here with a baking video. Like I said, my camera cut me off, so we do have a bit of mixture here. All I'm making is the shortbread. So what I've done is I've got some butter and I've got some sugar, and I creamed those together just with my hand. Then what we did is we added the flour and the zest of 2 oranges so that the actual shortbread base is very orangey as well. I'm following a recipe from Jane's Patisserie. I think that's how you say it. So I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go and make it yourself. If you do make it, please tag me on Instagram because it's really, really good. So it's going quite crumbly now, so I'm going to get my hands in and I'm going to pull it together with my hands because it's going quite shortbready. Roll my sleeves up. This jumper doesn't roll up completely. It's new, this jumper. Do you like it? Thanks for liking it. The reason I'm actually baking today is because some of you wanted to see it, like I said at the start of the video, and also I like baking. I've been revising a lot today. I've got exams. My first one is actually in 10 days. It's my calculus and vectors exam. It's on the 18th of January, and I feel slightly prepared. I'm kind of trying to revise not just one course at a time. I'm trying to mix my courses together so that I'm kind of using time a bit more efficiently. So I'm up to week 3. I've done week 1, week 2, and week 3 of all my courses, and we've got 10 weeks. I'm trying to do about 2 weeks a day, and what I'm basically doing to revise is just going over sheets. We've got 3 past papers to do, and then if I get stuck on a question, I just go back and have a look and watch videos or, you know, do a bit of research on that topic. Look at that. We've now got some shortbread. So what we need to do with this is we need to get a tray. Here's a tray. And what we need to do is we need to get some baking sheets and just line the tray. But I'm literally just putting some paper in the tray. Then what we're doing is we're putting our dough in there. Okay, wash my hands. So I now just kind of need to press this down into the tray. And that is the final result. So it's flattened nicely down. It doesn't have to be too flat. You can see there's like my fingerprints in it, but it's all right. We're just pushing it to the corners. And then you can also see, do you see the little orange bits when it focuses? There we go, nice little pieces of orange. That's the orange zest that makes the base orange. So this is going in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. That oven's hot. We can then set the timer to 21 minutes is fine. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep the caramel. I can put these bowls away now. Into the washing up bowl. Sorry, I was just watching what's happening on, I think it's Emmerdale or EastEnders. Someone's getting attacked or something. Anyway, now we need to, like I said, do the caramel. So, we need a pan for the caramel. This is what we need. We need unsalted butter. There's one unsalted butter, and there's another, I think. Oh no, that's salted. That might be enough, but if not, we do have 2 new ones. We also need 3 tablespoons of caster sugar. We should have some caster sugar up there. Perfect. Then we need 4 tablespoons of golden syrup. We should have some golden syrup right here. There we go. Let's use that one up as well. And then we also need some condensed milk, which is in here, I think. Perfect. I don't think this is very fattening. Only just 200 grams of butter in the caramel and 200 grams of butter in the shortbread. And there's a bit that's escaped. Oops. I'm just looking through your things that you sent in when I put on my Instagram what you were up to. It was when I was studying, and I always like to know what you're doing. What are people doing that follow me? Like what are you doing in your day? And then we get to know each other a bit better. If you do make this, like I said, please do tag me on Instagram. Take a picture of it, make it. If you do any baking, tag me on Instagram because I want to see. I'm just going to wait now. 12 minutes it's got left, and then we can take that out to cool, and that's the shortbread base done. Then we can just do the caramel. I'm gonna watch some TikToks. I love this dance. Half your makeup on. The oven's beeping. Okay, watch out the way. It's very hot. I'm not sure whether that's completely done. No, that's definitely not done. That needs to go in for a little bit longer. Okay, let's put that back on for 5 minutes. The 5 minutes is up. That's a little bit better. I think I'm gonna just turn it round and leave it in a minute. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the caramel. So what we need to do is put the condensed milk into the pan. Condensed milk's not what I expected it to be when I first made this. I was really confused because it's basically just like custard. Here we have condensed milk. Add the butter, and then we also need to add, I think 4 tablespoons of golden syrup. Look at that! Hang on. Bubbles all over the syrup. That's 1. There's 2, another one, and another one. I've also just remembered that I didn't take this out the oven because I left it in for another minute, so it's probably going to be done now. Here we go. A lot more done than it previously was. Alexa, set timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, stop.
I think this is getting a lot thicker.
And now all I'm going to do is just pour this on top, like so. So, now what we need to do is we need to pour the caramel onto the shortbread, which is what we've done, and leave to set for an hour in the fridge. I'm going to have to make some room in the fridge. And then this can go straight in the fridge. It's been an hour. We watched Beat the Chasers while we were waiting, and we actually thought it was the last episode. And then the guy, right at the end, we thought he was going to win like 100 grand. He went for it and completely failed. So it's not the last episode, it's on Sunday. Now what I need to do is I need to melt the chocolate orange. So let me grab it. What I'm using is, I'm using some chocolate orange bars. Now I'm going slightly off the recipe here because we didn't have, or well, not us, Asda didn't have any normal chocolate oranges in. So we had to get the same weight, just in bars. So what I've had to do is I've had to steal this from my sister's, well not steal, I asked for it, from her Christmas stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm using some bars, and then I'm also using a chocolate orange. What we need to do is we need to melt, I think it's 300 grams of chocolate. Yeah, 300 grams. So I'm gonna melt all of this, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of this until it goes to 300 grams, and then use the rest of this to decorate the top. Oops. .300 grams of chocolate orange is now going to get melted. I also have to do the same thing with some white chocolate, because what I do is, I do this a little bit differently to the recipe, but what I do is I just melt, I think it's about 75 grams, yeah, it tells you in the recipe to melt 75 grams of white chocolate, and then you put some orange food colouring in and drizzle it over. But what I like to do is, I'm just going to turn that down because that is very high. I just melt white chocolate, 75 grams of it, and then put it on the top of the melted chocolate when it goes over the shortbread, and then just get like a skewer or a knife or something and do little swirls in it so it kind of looks like we've had white chocolate drizzled into it. So you'll see what it looks like in a minute because I'll show you, but that's what I'm gonna do. So 74 grams can go in there. Not the best bowl for that pan, but it will do. And we'll just put it on slightly low and that can melt away. We've got the white one melting over there. This is very nearly melted. You can see there's a tiny, tiny few lumps in there, but it's going well and it smells amazing. Okay, here it is out the fridge. It looks a lot more set than it was when it went in. It will go darker when the chocolate goes on it. I have actually got this tiny bowl stuck in this pan, so we might have to sort that out, but I'll have to wait till it cools. Here's the melted chocolate. We're now going to pour it over. Like so. Now what I've got here is the white chocolate, and what I'm gonna do is drop this chocolate just like this. Oh, you can't see that one. Let's do one here, like that, and then we'll do another one down there, and another one down there, and then all I'm gonna do is that, so it kind of mixes in throughout. There we go. Just need another chocolate orange. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray some of the chocolate oranges with glitter. Now I've got to do this quite quickly because that chocolate will be starting to set just slightly. So this is the glitter that I used on my sister's birthday cake, and it's just gold glitter. So I'm gonna spray some chocolate oranges like this. I'm gonna put some on a plate. We'll spray 8 of those, and you literally just spray them like that. And then I'm just going to place them on here. So we can just drop them on like that. We just need one more for there. There we go. Look at this.
Wow.
I've put gold glitter on them.
Oh my God, Haz, that's amazing. Don't do your parts, don't worry about it, we can do them tomorrow.
Alright, now this can go back in the fridge and it's probably going to set overnight. We'll see what that looks like in an hour, and if not, then the morning. The dishwasher has been filled, so there's some proof that I actually did wash up. Even though I didn't do the washing up, I did fill the dishwasher. Good morning. Let's go and look at the shortbread.
Oh, look at that. That looks so good.
I've never done it with the glitter on before, but
That looks really good.
there we have it, out of its packaging. Now I actually think I probably should have done the caramel a little bit longer because it's not usually as kind of gooey. And I actually did think that when I poured it on, but you know what, it's done now and it's on it. It's probably going to be as nice as it usually is. I've chopped up all the pieces. It didn't chop up as well as previous times, but you know what, it looks a bit better like that. The chocolate is so cold that it's kind of broke, and the caramel's so gooey that it's kind of expanded. You probably will, or I will anyway, chop those in half again because they're quite big pieces, but it looks pretty good. So now it's time for a taste test. Let's have a taste. Look at the caramel. That's wonderful. That's really good. Really nice. And just like that, it's chopped up into tiny pieces. Some bits went a little bit wrong here, but you know what, they look quite nice messed up. But other pieces like this and that one went alright. I think it's because the caramel's going a bit gooey now, it's been out the fridge. But it was hard to cut because the chocolate was so hard. That's it done, and now we just have to eat all this. We're probably going to give a bit of that out. We've already got a piece going to the neighbours, and we'll probably eat a little bit as well. My nana might have some too, so we've got a lot to give out, but we've also got a lot to eat. If you do make it, remember to tag me on Instagram or tag me in anything that you do bake because I like to see, get some inspiration. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like this, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And apart from that, I will see you very, very soon with a brand new video. Bye! Alexa, stop.